Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Firewatch. I have Cletus and Swordfish with me,
Hello.
Hi.
and today we're going to get into the second day on the job. I guess the first full day. Presumably we're just going to sit in our tower and do nothing exciting.
That sounds about right.
Wake up! Hey, wake up!
I like how that poster moves in the wind with the window broken. Good detail.
TLDR it?
He's having nightmares about his sick wife.
My wife.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
This game does have some dialogue
Issues
that
with the radios
seems
going out in this area
out of
before.
place.
Should I be worried?
About
So
what?
right there, Delilah had a line that sounded like
No,
it's a
you're
reply to
tough.
something,
You
but
don't seem
isn't.
like the guy who likes to ask for help.
That'll pop up a
Sure.
couple times
What I
throughout the
need you
game.
to do, though, is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're going to want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
Wait, she's sending you into that cave?
What, you don't like Hank?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
She's only
No,
sending
it
us into the
doesn't.
part we already
Okay.
were
Alright.
in.
Oh, okay.
Like just the
Just
little
the
part.
pass through.
Yeah, the pass through. This game also has kind of a bad habit of items not being where they're supposed to be. The photo of Julia especially gets knocked over all the time. Like all the time.
I mean, it makes sense right now because there's a storm and there's a hole in your window.
Well, yeah, and like the whole room being ransacked thing, it does make sense. But I mean,
Like, they just spawn weird, or
Yeah, they spawn weird. So if we leave and then we come back, like if we go far enough that the tower loads out and then loads back in, it'll be again out of place.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, just
That would
A
annoy
bug.
me.
I was gonna say if it happens every night, it's because you took the picture to crank off in your bunk.
oh yeah, okay. That's
I mean,
That's
I'm just
wonderful.
gonna be honest with you right now.
Sounds reasonable.
I mean, he is alone in the forest. I'll give you that.
Well, they're not entirely
Uh,
alone.
hey, I can see your tower.
True.
Suppose that means you can see me.
He could probably get Delilah to
Yeah,
like
well
start
enough.
telling a story
You're
or
at the
something.
canyon wearing the orange backpack, I presume.
Yeah, that's me.
Also, you need a new barber.
Jeez, do you have the Hubble telescope over there?
Just kidding. You're just a little blob to me.
You wake up pretty early then, huh?
As soon as the sun comes up. Forest Service really frowns on us putting up curtains for some reason.
I just covered my head with my pillow. Seems to do the trick.
Wow. The forest could never burn down on your watch.
I think Swordfish is right. They're gonna pork.
Well, I guess you'll have to wait and see. But the chemistry between them is pretty good. I will give you that. It's enjoyable conversation to listen to.
It's such a struggle not to make "Hey there, Delilah" jokes.
Yeah, that's 100% what video 2 is going to be titled.
No "Hey there, Delilah" jokes.
No, just hey there, Delilah,
Oh, nice.
because it's just so painfully obvious.
Yeah, it's low-hanging fruit.
Yep, and that's my favorite kind.
I'm not about that.
We don't know what she looks like. She could be really ugly.
Yeah,
But it's what's on inside
It's
that
actually pretty
matters.
damn cold
it's
out
true.
here.
Roger that.
Haven't you ever
What's
seen
up,
the
Fats?
Oscar-nominated
Boys are
Jack
cold
Black
though,
movie
right?
Shallow Hal?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yep.
What did you get up
It was
to
a
down
Yep.
there? I
classic.
mean, what's life
Yeah.
like?
It really deserved all the acclamations it got.
Yeah, I don't remember what the Oscar nomination was for, but it totally deserved it, whatever it was.
Talk about
You know,
Bucket.
I don't know.
Obviously.
Used to just spend a lot of time with our dog, Bucket.
Aw, that's a good name.
He was
See,
a
she
good
gets
dog.
it.
What type?
Yeah, it's a really good
Beagle.
name.
We got him
Yeah.
for the pound.
That's
My,
Hey, can you hold on a second?
wow. My dad says if we ever get another dog, he wants to name it Darwin.
It's a pretty good name too, I guess.
Heyo.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's pretty
Why,
good.
have you?
I think if you're going to try and name a dog after Darwin, you might as well just call him
Okay,
Charlie,
good.
though.
Yeah.
Didn't Darwin sail on the
I don't think you
HMS
have any
Beagle?
idea.
He did, in fact, yeah.
So are you getting a beagle named Darwin?
I said
Probably not.
Wait, are you
Would
talking
you?
about me? Who are you talking to?
All right. I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard.
What?
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Bucket's a cute name. You owned him with someone?
Yeah, ask what they call.
Who
Yeah.
was that?
One of the other things I asked
I
these
don't think he
guys
has
to
any
pick
idea. What was
when we
that?
were trying
Were
to
you
sort of
talking about
define
me?
our character
Uh,
was whether or not we
You
were
left
going to
your
talk
button
about our
pressed or
wife.
something.
Henry,
Um,
that call was work. I was just talking to... Actually,
Delilah's
it's
question
not
there,
really
where she
your
asked, did
business.
you
Why
own
are
him
you
with
freaking out?
someone?
I'm not freaking
You can
out.
sort of avoid the
I'm
question
gonna go
by
quiet for a
doing
little bit. Call me if
sort
it's
of what we
important.
just did. But I felt that was more important.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these guys actually picked not to sort of hide stuff about your wife, to not be sort of, to be okay with talking about it. It'll come up again. But a lot of the time she'll ask questions like that, leading questions, sort of, so do you have someone at home? And then you can sort of veer the conversation in a different direction. But next time it comes up, we won't do that.
Okay, because you're starting to sound like a cheater
No.
with your side bitches in the forest.
Different national parks. No, come on. He's been nothing but platonic with Delilah.
I think it's Widowmaker or something.
That's a different,
Similar.
yeah, a different shale slide.
The old Overwatch game.
What?
Good one.
I don't know, I
segue.
was trying to relate it
I
to
can see why
Overwatch.
you're talking about it. Looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
Telephone lines. Can't wait until, like, all communication is by satellite, although maybe that's not the best idea.
Soon enough, though.
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
I don't know
Well,
if you
they
guys have
hear
seen
from
the
me
new
for a few
Independence
days,
Day
they'll send
movie
someone
yet?
out, but
I have not.
I'd
No.
rather it
Okay,
go
well,
that.
there are multiple scenes where people use their cell phones while in, like, a spaceship. And it cracks me up a little bit.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
like normal human like it's not like future
Yeah.
cell phones? Okay.
No, it's like an iPhone, and they're, like, in a spaceship traveling between Earth and the Moon or something.
Oh.
And they just
Yeah,
whip
but
it
if
out and
they
make a
have-
phone call.
If they have that technology, maybe they have signal boosters or a signal on the moon.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they could make it work. One of those things that I caught while watching the
Cognitive
movie, and it
dissonance.
just made me sort of think about it.
Mm-hmm. The like Wi-Fi in like airplanes has to go through satellite, right?
I believe so, yeah. I think
But,
it's,
like that's
yeah,
what makes it so expensive.
right. Although a lot of planes now, it's like free Wi-Fi on your flight.
Mm-hmm.
They don't let you
But
like
for-
stream or anything. It's just like
I don't know. I haven't actually done it in a
What?
while.
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty
I
cans.
streamed the last flight I was
Seen it
on.
before?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
These
Wow.
fucking
I bet the
kids.
bandwidth just isn't that great, but
Yeah.
I know they used to charge
How could
a
these
ton
girls be
to
so
use
stupid?
internet. Like, to check your
Trust
email
me,
used to be
I
super
never
expensive.
underestimate the stupidity of a drunk teenager. Also, I never underestimate the balls of
It's
a
still
drunk young
expensive
woman.
on cruise ships, I can tell you that.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought that those would like have pretty good internet.
Eh. My parents have been on so many cruises with the same cruise line that they now get free internet.
That is
Nice.
But if you don't have that
But I
perk,
figured I should let you know in case I
then
get
yeah,
myself
it's
trapped
pretty
out here.
expensive still.
how
And it's
adventurous of you.
by the minute,
I've been
which
doing
is
a lot
something
more
you don't
than
hear
I
very often anymore.
expected.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
keep your radio charged. I'd hate to one day find a skeleton with an orange backpack at the bottom of a ravine.
Right, so beer cans again. It's looking kind of like this is a revenge action, an act of vengeance, I guess
The old-
I should say.
Dangling wire.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
Uh,
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that, but
I don't know how
It's a telephone wire, not a
telephone
power wire.
wires work, but
Hey, so the wire is
They're very
definitely
low
down here.
voltage.
I just found it.
okay.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on?
It took me a while to figure it out, but that is supposed to be a pair of our
What do you
underwear.
want to do?
I want you to go find them.
Of Henry's underwear, I should
then
say.
what?
it did look pretty big.
I haven't thought
Yeah.
that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Follow the beer cans. Man, these skinny teenage girls
See if
sure
you can
can
find the
crush
path and jump down
beers.
from there.
Right?
Maybe they looped back
Crushing
around towards the
beers.
lake or something.
And again, this is what impresses me, that they lugged all this beer out here with them. It's
It's like
impressive.
2 flats of cans,
Yeah.
The,
at least.
oh man.
Like, remember how long it took Henry to hike this far into the forest?
Mm-hmm.
These two
It
girls
seemed
did the
like
same thing,
forever.
but with tons of beer.
And presumably tents and supplies.
Yeah, probably.
Although they may be on the all beer diet.
I hear that got debunked,
Oh,
but maybe not. Maybe not in the 80s.
why have I been doing it for the last 2 weeks?
There was that, what is that? Whitest Kids You Know skit where he was like making fun of, Super Size Me, but it was like with whiskey or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yes, supersize me, but with whiskey.
Climbing and jumping, it's pretty invigorating.
Yeah.
I need to
Just wait
rewatch
for the
that.
rest of the summer when you'll be sitting on your fat ass 14 hours a day.
These long drops are sort of like the Widowmaker thing. They're complete one-way passages just so that we have to follow a specific path without backtracking, which I kind of like. It's nice being able to see a lot of different areas.
Ooh, what's this?
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
And that's what we're gonna do.
I like that you swipe it like a bear.
He is a bear.
He is a bear.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Ex-lover,
What,
baby.
was he a fella you had a thing with?
Yeah, it was so hot and heavy. Of course, Brian Goodwin was 12 years old, so, our love could never really be understood.
Ugh.
I'm kidding. Not about him being an actual 12-year-old. That part's true. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Why?
Is Ned that guy from the note I told you about? About the guy leaving his post?
Oh,
I don't mind you guys telling me
but
which options you
I think
would
at one
like
point
to
they
have
just
picked.
realized this job wasn't for them.
But,
And
it's not
continue
gonna...
doing that.
Yeah, go ahead. It's not gonna make that much of a difference.
I'm trying to figure
Have,
out,
fun with that camera.
like, where
Try not to
Slenderman
snap
is.
anything that would scar a
Mm.
Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
I think Slenderman only comes out at night, so I think we're probably safe right now.
Okay.
So yeah, we now have lots and lots of good rope. All these shale slides we can, as long as we're at the top of them, we can attach a rope to them so we can go up and down them at will. So I guess this is our first sort of unlockable for, what would you call that? Accessibility?
Yeah. Movement?
Yeah.
Fast travel.
Yeah, not exactly fast travel. There's no fast travel. Now this C-to-use disposable camera is going to stay on the screen until we
Sorry
use
about
it.
snapping at you earlier.
So we're going to do that right
I
now.
thought about it, and yeah, I suppose that must have sounded kind of weird when you heard me take that other call. Plus, you're just out here in your own head. Trust me, I know how it is. So,
Yeah, so,
did you
oh,
break any
never
hearts
mind,
back
here's
in
the important
Colorado when you took
conversation.
this job?
Oh.
I myself have chosen to never get attached to anyone who would miss me, but I know I'm a bit of an outlier. I don't mean that the way it sounds. I mean, I care about people, and I like companionship as much as the next
well,
person. But why does it have to come from the
we are
same
going to tell her
person
about her
your
wife
whole
as soon as
life?
she stops
My
going
Aunt
on her
Kathy
little
was
rant.
married to the same guy for 4 decades, and when he died, she found out
But
he was having an affair with a
I actually really like it, because
For
she has this whole
15
rant about how
years.
marriage
Whereas
is
my Aunt
awful and
Judy
she
traveled
hates
the
it.
world dating artists and musicians, as she
And
said.
our response
Call
is
me
going to
crazy,
be...
but I'd rather spend a week in bed with Sonny Bono than half a lifetime with some cheating stockbroker.
I'm actually married.
But you're here.
Yeah.
My wife,
Sick.
she's
And I shouldn't be
sick.
here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a
I like
radio.
that line,
Call me
actually.
if you need to.
Escaping isn't always something bad. It's a good line.
Agreed. Agreed.
So the camera, we can take pictures of things. We have a limited number of pictures to take,
Someone found a fossil and
but
put it in
it
a
doesn't
cash
really
box.
serve a purpose.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
Like it's not an
They're
important
entire
game mechanic or
creature,
anything.
like
You can
these-
just take pictures of things if you want.
How many pictures can you take?
I think you get 18 of them. Another note between those two rangers. I guess one of them got a date. So that's it.
Yeah.
That's
I'm-
basically the
I'm
whole
dating
thing.
the bear over in my cave.
Who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? You know, the guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
Oh, that was like Snapchat back in the day, I guess.
I think that's exactly right. You just had to trust that the other person would destroy the picture after 5
Yep.
seconds. Ooh.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Yeah, so he actually circles that on the map. I feel like that's kind of a waste. I don't know if you'd want to mark up your map just for that.
Maybe that's why it was black, because it's in pencil and you can erase it after.
Yeah, it's possible. It's quite a long hike, actually. It's almost across the entire map.
Now, these girls are just hiking beasts. I don't think I know
Yeah.
any teenage girls who would go out hiking alone with a bunch of beer.
Delilah?
Maybe they're
just
like
the two of them.
prospective Olympians.
No.
Well, the
not
beer
yet.
would probably not
Why
work
would
there.
there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence.
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
Oh, some more weirdness. I actually looked up that U.S. code
Jeez, I don't know,
1863.
maybe it's
Yeah.
biologists,
So it's
you know?
it's pretty much just the
They don't want people trading
the federal
their
law
precious lichens.
against trespassing on like federal land.
What's a lichen?
Wouldn't you liken to know?
Oh my god, goodbye.
That's a tall
Well, that's the first
fence.
time I talked to
It
someone
could
who
keep
has
out
Yeah.
slender
These
men.
days.
Do you think those
Tall
lichen
and
could be behind this
slender.
fence?
Yeah,
Well,
it's possible.
having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird.
And
So now do you guys see what the game's about?
The United States is putting chemicals in the water.
Oh, fluoride. Yeah.
Yeah, yo, we knew that. Everyone knows that.
Come on.
What does she have?
It calcifies your pineal gland.
Yeah,
She's got Alzheimer's.
makes your
like,
dick hard.
Dementia.
Oh God.
How old was she?
Is she? She's
Uh,
alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Scary.
Devastating.
so I guess I should note that it's not
You can
possible to
understand.
completely not talk about your wife in this game
Anyway,
to
everything
Delilah.
she worked for was
You can
taken
put it
away,
off,
and that
but you
was
can't.
it.
Eventually, it will come up.
Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
So
Don't
Yeah.
even. I'm happy to
it's one of the
listen.
things about this game that it offers you a fair amount of choice in the conversations you can have, but a lot of the time things sort of have to happen, and no matter what you choose, they will happen. Another thing I want to note, that little area we just hiked through was sort of the remnants of a previous fire, because it's
Yeah,
all burned
I
trees.
I saw that half burnt trees.
Yeah, there's no conversation about that. There's no way you can talk about it with Delilah. You just sort of
I really
walk through
don't,
it.
But I
That sort of
see
stuff
now.
is really common in like the hills in California here.
Yeah.
Martini, you've got just
It looks
what
very
you
cool
need.
with like the burned trees, but then the new trees growing up beneath
Hey,
them.
Flapjack,
Yeah,
why don't
yeah.
you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
I like it.
Yeah,
It's
it looks
beautiful.
exactly like, and there's like telephone posts with like that are burned down. from
Oh, yeah.
God knows how long ago.
Huh.
I just would not want a house in like the hills of California. I don't know how people like. I mean, you know, there's going to be an earthquake and a fire like
Right,
every
at some
like
point.
10 years or something like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what the like the insurance rates are like when you know that things like that are going to happen.
Yeah.
So we can go down here, but there's actually another way.
Wow, I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Wow, you're a regular Evil Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
So this is kind of nice. It's an alternate path that doesn't require us to go down and then through the cave again. We do still have to do some climbing, though.
I guess it can't be all easy.
Yeah. I didn't do all that much climbing while wearing a pack in my trip. My mountaineering trip. I imagine it's quite awkward.
Mm-hmm. One slip during that jump and you're dead.
Yeah, I still had some stuff like that. No,
Oh,
steam bombed again.
who's joining me on King of the Kill?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Swede.
The young Swede.
Fuck. Real names.
Whatever.
I don't think.
There's a couple times this video.
No, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bad.
Yeah. I'll blank it out. Ooh.
Hot dog.
This is actually really easy to miss.
I found a turtle. Maybe it's a tortoise. It's a thing with a shell.
Well, isn't that something?
It's actually pretty cute.
Well, Henry, if you decide you want it to keep you company, nobody will mind.
Now, what do I call it? Looks like a,
Alright, so there's some pretty good choices for names here.
Turt Reynolds.
Turt Reynolds is one of my favorite, but I
Bucket
I think I'm gonna go with Bucket Jr.
Perfect.
I think so.
I would have gone with Turt Reynolds.
Turt Reynolds.
Yeah.
That's good.
Buck is just such a good name, though.
It is a good name. Oh, looks like there's a tree here. Looks like we have to go home.
Yeah, remember how I was talking about one-way passages? This is yet another one.
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Mm-hmm. Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
You need a Pokemon with
There's
cut.
really no way past
Exactly.
some of the
Exactly.
that's growing over the trail.
See, the thornier a trail is, the less
were
inclined the
those,
ranger is to want to deal with
Like
it. Just
FM01?
hike or take
What
the
was
horse
the-
a different way.
I don't remember. It was 2 initials and then a number.
For what?
For the special moves.
Oh,
Surf
it
and
was
cut and-
HM.
HM, that sounds about right.
Cut is HM01,
Yeah. Alright.
I believe.
So this is cache box 306. That's the first one we opened. So we're back pretty close to our tower now, actually. So we've been through here. I'm going to sprint. Although I'm taking a slightly different path.
But where's the smoke?
Still to the southwest of us. Like I said, it was pretty much across the whole map. It's a bit of a hike.
So, how'd you meet?
Dang.
Come on, Delilah.
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I stumbled over and told her she was pretty, and that was it.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
God. It's
Hey,
so long since I've used a camera like that.
Yeah, they always remind me of Cletus taking pictures at summer camp with other people's cameras.
Oh, you have pictures of what?
Go ahead, Cletus.
Many things, really. All normal things a
Regular
14 to 17-year-old would take pictures of.
regular stuff.
We meet again, little member. I haven't met
man.
you yet.
You ready to
That was
give
good
it another
times.
shot?
Do I
Very
seriously
good
have
times.
To get down
Yeah.
to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
to?
The map in this game is actually kind of cool. Like, sometimes I wonder, obviously I don't make games, I sometimes wonder about how much thought has to go into doing stuff like this. Because there's so many pathways in this game, but at the start, tons of them are blocked off. But not, like, it's not like in some games where you just have locked doors and it's like, oh, you'll have to come back when you have the key. They're all, I guess, good reasons pathways are blocked.
Mm-hmm.
So
What are
early
they?
on in the game, sorry?
Go ahead. What are the reasons?
Oh, just like the overgrown brush that you can't clear with your bare hands, so you need something to help you, or you need ropes, that kind of thing. Later on, it opens up a little more, and some story progression will allow you to get different places. A lot of thought must go into that.
Mm-hmm.
So how much rope do you have now? Because you've jumped like 20 of these things.
We have an unlimited amount of rope.
Oh, okay.
There are a limited number of these shale slides that we need the rope for,
Mm-hmm.
but essentially at this point, every time we find one, we can throw a bit of rope down it.
It's not thin rope. I know it's unlimited and it's a game mechanic, but I want to calculate how many hundreds of pounds of rope you have on you.
Yeah, and empty beer cans.
And empty beer cans.
Yeah.
I guess you could always get more rope at the end of the day.
Yeah, we just have it stashed in our tower, although I guess in this video we've been carrying around all of it. Because we haven't been back to the tower.
So we had to go find some punk teens.
Yeah, to spook
Again.
them.
Again.
What are you gonna do when
I don't
the fire
know
season
how
wraps
good
up?
this plan is going to be.
Are you gonna go be with her? Just go back to Boulder? You should go
Goddamn,
be with her.
Delilah.
That's my opinion. Sorry for the umpteenth time. Anyway, call me
She
when you
gets
find the
personal
girls,
real quick.
Or anything.
Holy man.
Call me whenever you want.
Not enough people to talk to. So she is
I don't know.
losing
I
her
haven't
social
really
cues.
thought about it. Right now, I'm
Yeah,
trying to hunt down some vandals. And
she
I don't
has
even know what I'm
multiple
gonna do
people
when
to
I
talk
find
to,
them.
though. Because
I'm
she
not
has
thinking
direct
very far
contact
ahead.
with sort of the park
Yeah,
service
Charlotte.
and
She's
multiple
with her family
Firewatch
in Melbourne.
lookouts.
Not big fans of mine.
Oh,
Her sister
Like each
Susan is
each
great, but
lookout
her parents,
probably only talks
I,
to their supervisor, but the
think they
supervisors
always thought
talk
she could
to
do
a bunch of
better.
different people.
And
I mean,
but I
still
could've done a
lonelier
better
than,
job looking
you
after
know,
her.
normal
fuck that.
life,
have
I
no
guess.
doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
This supply crate
Good
is,
advice.
it's entirely full of pine cones.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
What, grizzlies won't kill an a-hole? They don't have a taste for unapologetic pricks?
Nope, it's why we haven't lost a ranger in 11 years.
So, you don't think anything bad happened to those guys?
Yeah, I guess it's possible, but we usually find evidence
So,
of stuff
Cletus,
like
does
that.
this guy
For
sound like
instance,
Anthony
if
Bourdain a
you
little
were to
bit?
be hunted down and
Yeah,
torn
a little
shreds,
bit.
I'm sure someone would come across
I can
a
definitely
bloody
hear
beard
that.
and shredded
I don't know
pair
who that
of
is.
ugly cargo shorts.
I like these shorts.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah,
Barry.
no, that's all I
Yeah.
can hear now.
Yeah, me too. You ruined it for me.
Oops.
Or made it better.
Yeah. He is a cook.
He's a chef and TV personality.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that would explain why I don't know him.
You explained it.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah.
He has many shows and books about cooking and his experiences traveling the world, eating, learning how to cook different regional stuff.
Oh, yeah.
For his
Super
drives,
cool
it
guy.
is
His
this
shows are
there's an
all
area down
like
here
fantastic.
that's,
If you want to watch
lush.
something, or if you're ever going
Must be
somewhere,
talking
check
about
out
the
if it's
Aspen
on.
Grove down
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
He's covered it because he usually
Those
has
trees
all
are
the best
actually
places to
one
eat.
root
He did Toronto.
organism.
Yeah,
Did
he
you know
he
that?
did on the layover.
What was that?
I didn't.
Yeah, layover.
Yeah,
That's
they
what it's
share their
called.
water as a colony.
So it's
because
just the
of
area
Yeah.
around
years, even
the
through
airport,
fire.
but
Can you believe you're
Yeah,
actually
it's
getting
like if you have
paid
24
for all
hours in
these
this city,
amazing things?
these are the places you need to
Also,
check out. But he always
right when it
eats
looks
like
all
enough
this
to
bound
like
be
feed a
coming up
family.
on a stream
Yeah,
that should lead you
alright.
towards where we saw
Food
the
isn't really
building.
one of my interests, so I tend not to care that
Food
much
is
about
everyone's
that stuff.
interest.
Listen, man, when I was in Dublin for 3 days, I ate at Burger King, so that should tell you a little bit about my palate.
To be fair, it's Dublin. I mean, there's like one good restaurant in Ireland.
Well, that's mean.
No, there was like this. I don't know. I think I'm thinking of Scotland. Never mind. I'm sure they have a lot of good Indian places in Dublin.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I really like that area we just hiked through. It's very pretty.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Hey, what's to the south of here?
Mexico? Is this some sort of riddle?
I just have a nice view to the south. You know, trees and mountains forever.
Well, eventually you'll wander into the area overseen by Chimney Rock Lookout, but that's probably an impossible hike in terms of terrain.
Do it.
You may notice mostly what I use the camera for is taking nice pictures of the scenery.
Yeah, you're a landscape man.
I am.
You probably should have saved some of those pictures for what's behind the fence.
Well, maybe.
It's a really
We'll see.
nice waterfall down here.
For when you pork Delilah.
Those girls love us. They're nearby.
See, I feel like that's the sort of thing you shouldn't be using a disposable camera
We're on
for.
the right track.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, 24. Someone else is developing them. So
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, someone else had to develop basically everyone's
There's
pictures
some
for a
cloth
good
out
period
here.
of
It
time
looks like
there.
it was torn from something.
unless you had
Strange.
your own dark
Keep looking
room.
around.
Yeah. I suppose that's true.
I never watched that horror movie 24 hour or 1 hour photo or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, with Robin Williams.
I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. I didn't either.
But I heard
It
this
wasn't
summer.
the best.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
Now, it seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is.
Okay, so yeah, this is definitely their campsite.
These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. Ah, found my sheets.
So they did break into your tower.
Looks like
Teen Zone.
I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And where's that?
Piss.
It's the name
They're
of a
back.
magazine for girls. It's on the
Yep.
ground here at their camp.
And of course, that is something we're going to
Pants
talk
are
about.
back.
I'm sorry, your pants are back?
Well, according to the experts at Teen Zone magazine, it's unclear where they've been. The pants, I mean?
There's so many good conversations
Oh, I
about
found
complete
some dangerous
stupid
hunks.
topics.
What on earth are you...
It's another one of those magazines. I don't get why the hunks have to be so dangerous.
Well, you're clearly not a young woman.
Girls should want nice hunks.
Ugh, boring.
Dangerous Hunks magazine. So yeah, there's their tent. They do have a
Maybe I should
tent.
take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
But
Some of their clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah.
There's some
I'm thinking.
slender tears in their tent.
still going with Slender Man, huh?
What if it's reverse Slenderman?
A fat man?
Hicks.
I think it's just a Slenderman that comes out during the day.
Oh, okay. So this is actually a pretty good note. You should read it.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good.
I know how to read. Oh, someone else did it.
I really like their dedication to go back over it with a red pen and,
Oh, they're gone for sure.
How
you know.
can you tell?
Well, the girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
It's just, it's an apology for all the...
We wouldn't lie.
Good, they should be sorry. Is everything okay? Can we put this to bed?
Well, I mean, I'm using apology a little loosely here.
Oh, really?
Well, they were upset about getting busted over the fireworks, I think.
So they, what, tore their own campsite apart in a rage?
No, but I think they think that maybe I did it.
Look, you didn't, right?
Right.
'Cause what's done is done.
I mean, their campsite's destroyed. My tower got trashed. Maybe they did do both. I don't know. It's really weird.
weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know, but they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back, and we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
All right, that's the end of day
who
2.
Who did it?
Who did it indeed?
That's a very abrupt ending.
Yeah, so the game sort of goes directly into the next day, but it's such a good spot to end, so I kind of just cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Clearly some mysterious goings on going on.
Well put.
I have a way with words. Yeah, hopefully we will get to the bottom of that sometime this summer. But thanks for watching. See you guys next time.